Good morning, everyone. It's Monday morning around 8:50, and this is your video 270. It's your pre-open uh, update. And Europe and Asia were both higher. Oil was slightly higher on the OPEC meeting decision to keep the cuts in place for another month. And the futures are kind of strong, as you can see on the chart here. The S&Ps are up about $21. There's $5 of fair value in that, which means that the opening indication would be up 15. What's interesting this morning is that the Nasdaq is down. It's not down much, but it is down. The only one of the big NASDAQ stocks, FANG stocks, Amazon, is up 18 at around 2,500. It's not a particularly big percentage move, but RBC raised their price target on it to the highest on the street at 3,300. Don't have a clue why Hertz, HTZ, would be trading up 69 cents or 23% after their bankruptcy filing. As I mentioned a couple of times during the week last week, what they didn't include in that was their fleet sales division and the finance company that finances those sales. The hospitality business is roaring for a change. Cruise lines, airlines are both up substantially, and I guess because the airlines are so much stronger, Boeing is up 17, which explains a lot as to why the Dow is due to open up about 210, because 17 on Boeing translates into around 100 Dow points. Simon Properties, also looking towards the reopening, is 96 up 7, or a shade around 8%. Zoom, though, is going somewhat the other way. After their earnings last week, the stock traded as high as 224. It's currently trading around 207 and was about 203 earlier this morning. Also, Gilead is up 3.25 at $80 on the news that they had failed talks with AstraZeneca. I guess that puts Gilead somewhat on the block, and so on the basis of that, the stock is higher. Sector-wise, we still have some of the value sectors that have a fair amount of distance that they can run. Energy, even with this rally, is still down about 26.5%. The financials are still down about 16%, and the industrials are down about 8.5%. On the other hand, information technology is up 10.6% on the year, as is consumer discretionary, up 6.5. And the chairman of the Economic Advisors, Mr. Hassett, was on CNBC this morning saying that he feels sure that we're going to have a phase 4 stimulus, and that would be completed by July. Also, on the reopening, the TSA puts out information on scans, and over the weekend, the scans reached 400,000 people nationwide. While that is a substantial jump, it is still 83% below a year ago this date. Also, one last update, Bank of America updated JetBlue, and so that's up about $1 and change. And there is one spectacular mover. Enochian Bioscience, symbol is ENOB, and they met with the FDA on an HIV cure, and the stock is 17 up 1288 or 312%. Rather be long than short. In any event, that's it for your pre-opening comment. I'll be back during the day and certainly for closing comment. If you appreciate the work that we do, please hit the subscribe button on YouTube and like us. Thanks